the couple who could not agree on anything. The Tale of Jack and Emily and the Human Condition. By Cass Davis.
This story began in the quaint corners of a suburban town where Jack and Emily lived, a couple ensnared in a decade-long dance of conflicting debates. Their marriage, though deep in love, was equally deep in disagreements, much to their neighbors' amusement and sometimes concern. Jack, a tall figure with shoulders as broad as his opinions, had a voice that resonated like thunder and a conviction as unwavering as a mountain. He hailed from a family where debates were the daily bread, a household where being right was more revered than being kind. Petite yet fierce, Emily wielded a sharp intellect honed by a past where her voice had to fight to be heard. Her resilience was admirable, yet it often morphed into an unyielding need to assert her perspective. Their life was a tapestry of tug-of-war over matters big and small. From the simple act of choosing a restaurant, where Jack's insistence on Italian clashed with Emily's preference for Thai, to decisions about finances, every conversation was a battlefield, leaving emotional scars and unspoken resentments. On one fateful evening, as Jack championed the cause of pizza and Emily ardently advocated for Chinese cuisine, their argument crescendoed into a symphony of raised voices and clashing wills. It was then that Mrs. Johnson, their neighbor, intervened. A gentle yet formidable figure, she had watched Jack and Emily's love story unfold and unravel into this series of skirmishes. Knocking on their door with a resolve steeled by years of listening to their disputes, Mrs. Johnson confronted them. "Enough is enough," she declared. "Your love is being buried under the weight of winning arguments. It's time to listen, truly listen, to each other." Her words struck a chord. That night, in the quiet aftermath of their neighbor's intervention, Jack and Emily lay awake, contemplating the chasm their arguments had created. They recalled the early days of their relationship, days filled with laughter and understanding, now seemingly distant memories. In the following weeks, the couple embarked on a journey of rediscovery and healing. Couples therapy sessions became their weekly ritual, where they learned the art of listening, not responding, but understanding. They delved into their pasts, uncovering the roots of their relentless need to be right. Jack recognized his upbringing in a household where winning arguments measured one's worth. Emily understood how her past struggles to be heard had morphed into a reflex to oppose. Gradually, the nature of their conversations began to transform. The once frequent and fiery arguments gave way to dialogues filled with pauses, thoughtful, considering pauses. They learned the delicate dance of compromise, balancing their desires and needs with empathy and respect. Their transformation did not go unnoticed. Friends and neighbors began to see a change, not just in the frequency of their disputes but in how they interacted with a newfound gentleness and a deeper understanding. Once a battlefield, Jack and Emily's home became a haven of peace and love. The journey was not without its bumps, and not every disagreement ended in perfect harmony. Still, the willingness to try, listen, and understand became the cornerstone of their renewed relationship. They embodied the idea that sometimes, it's not about being right but about being together, understanding love and compromising. And so, Jack and Emily continued their life together, not as adversaries in a relentless debate but as partners navigating the complexities of life with patience, love, and a newfound ability to hear each other truly. Their story, once a tale of discord, became a testament to the transformative power of empathy and understanding in love. As fall painted the town in hues of amber and gold, Jack and Emily sat together on their front porch, a ritual that had become their cherished moment of peace in the evenings. The air was crisp, and the setting sun cast a warm glow on their faces. They watched the leaves fall gently to the ground, a reminder of the impermanence of life's struggles and the beauty of change. In the twilight's quiet, Jack reached for Emily's hand, his touch gentle, contrasting to the rigidness that once defined him. "You know, I never realized how much energy I spent trying to be right," he said softly, his eyes reflecting the golden sunset. "Learning to listen, really listen to you, has been like discovering a whole new world." Emily squeezed his hand, her eyes shimmering with unshed tears. "I was so busy fighting to be heard that I forgot how to hear," she admitted. "But on this journey, I found more than just your voice. I found a part of myself that I had lost in the noise of my arguments." They sat silently, each lost in their thoughts, reflecting on the path they had traversed. It hadn't been easy. There were moments when old habits had threatened to resurface, moments when their past selves would have spiraled into a pointless argument. But now, they approached each conflict not as a battle to be won, but as a puzzle to be solved together. As the stars began to pepper the evening sky, Jack turned to Emily with a twinkle in his eye. "Do you remember our first dance?" he asked. Emily laughed, a sound that to Jack was sweeter than any melody. "How could I forget? You stepped on my toes." "Let's dance again," Jack proposed, standing and offering his hand. "This time, I promise to follow your lead." In the middle of their front lawn, under the canopy of stars, Jack and Emily danced. There was no music, only the rhythm of their hearts beating in unison. They moved with a tenderness and understanding that had grown from the fertile ground of their struggles. Their dance symbolized their renewed love, which had weathered storms, evolved, and emerged stronger. It was a testament to the belief that even the most entrenched habits and beliefs could be softened and reshaped in the forge of genuine love and understanding. They knew their journey wasn't over as they swayed in each other's arms. There would be more challenges and more differences to navigate. But they also knew they could overcome anything together if they listened, empathized, and loved each other. At that moment, under the starlit sky, Jack and Emily were not just a couple who had learned to compromise, they were two souls who had rediscovered each other and, in doing so, had found a deeper, more profound connection. Their once tumultuous story had become a beacon of hope, a reminder that love can find a way even during conflict. Sometimes, the most profound truths are found not in the clamor of being right but in the quiet spaces of understanding and acceptance. The end. Dear reader, as you journey through Jack and Emily's story pages, may you find more than just a tale of conflict and resolution. This story is a canvas reflecting the intricate dance of relationships, the delicate balance between love and understanding, and the power of empathy. It's a reminder that amid our differences, there is a space for growth, learning, and deeper connection. May their journey inspire you to listen more closely, understand more deeply, and love generously. Remember, in every relationship lies the opportunity for transformation and unity, even when it seems most unlikely. Warm regards. Cass Davis. A lover's quote. In the delicate dance of love, Jack and Emily discovered that the truest steps are taken not in unison, but in understanding each other's rhythm, transforming every misstep into a harmony of hearts. CD.